Hey, it's Dalton from Daltonian Staff Reviews, and for number 3 today of my 2013 top 5 videos, we have the Generations Trailbreaker mold. Well, if you didn't already, this guy was called Trailcutter, but for all intents and purposes, let's just call him Trailbreaker because that's who he is. But, yep, number 3, very nice looking little kind of SUV military armed vehicle. And you know, I don't know if anyone said this or not, but this heavily reminds me of the A-Team kind of van. Just the whole armored truck, black. But yeah, it's a very nice little pickup truck thing. Also, as part of this, I'll just include the Generations Hoist figure, which there isn't really much difference between the two other than paint scheme and a couple of little remolded parts. This is just a different weapon, so. But you can see those two are, and you know, if you get one, you got to get the other because that's how it always is with these repaints that are supposed to be like brothers or something. But, now, for another size comparison, here is the Reveal the Shield Bumblebee, and you can see that this guy is really small. I mean, this guy should have been at least a little bit larger of a deluxe. I mean, this is basically a Honda, and it's compared to a SUV. So, it's either a really small truck or a really big car. So, let's go ahead and get him out of the way. Yeah, not much else, and the towing feature for this guy works. I mean, you can just bring up Trailcutter or any other small deluxe figure you have and tow them away. So yep, we'll just do a little quick transformation here. Just pull this off, split the legs apart, and peg them into place, just like that. Flip down the feet, and come up here and split, or rotate these out. And this is a lot like the side swipe mold, so you just flip those out, then you rotate this up. And this will go right over the tab for the little mirror piece. And it doesn't stay in solid. I mean, it comes out very easily. If you can see right here, it just doesn't tab on anything. It just sits there. And then back here, you just press down on this Autobot symbol. That'll go. Come on. It's giving me a little bit of troubles here. There we go. Just rotate this piece down if you can't get it, and I'll just pop it out of there. And rotate to where this tab can get right into that hole, so just like that. And while you're doing that, you fold this piece here back, or hold it back, and just rotate it down to where you get this little tab on the inside there, right into that little slot right there. So just I'll just tab right into there. Bring the camera up a little bit. Right there. You flip this, flip it up by this tab right here. Then notch it in. Rotate the head around, and the head on mine's pretty tight. Then here you just want to close that panel. Again, close the panel. Flip out the fists. Just stand them up and rotate this little rocket pack up, just our little missile launcher up just like that. You can take this and put it on the forearm, but there you've got Trailbreaker in his robot mode. And like I said, you can. There's a whole bunch of ports right here, here, his hands, and back here. There's 2, actually 3. But for this, you can peg it in with this little tab here, either on his forearm like that, which it doesn't look too good like that. I guess you can plug it into his hand, like, get his hand out. Nope, I guess it doesn't fit into his hand. But you can open this piece up. There's that little red peg right there. You pull that out, stick it into the bottom of his hand. There you've got kind of like a little blast shield slash gun thing. I guess it's supposed to represent his force field, which it doesn't do too good of a job. So I just like to fold this up, plug it into this little rocket launcher back here, fold it back in there. You got a more G1 look to Trailbreaker. And for an even better G1 look, I don't have the little upgrade kit that came out for him, but I just take my little FOC Optimus Prime blaster, open this down here, flip it down, goes right into the bottom of his hand, really tight like that. Straighten it out, there you've basically got his Generation 1 force field generator. As for articulation, his head is on a swivel, his shoulders ball joint, bends at the elbow about 90 degrees, rotates 360 here, moves for transformation here, rotates at the waist, still pretty tight on mine, comes about all the way out at the hip here, all the way forward and back, it's on a ball joint, little thigh swivel, bends 90 degrees at the knee, and he's got a little bit of foot pivot. But yeah, not the best mold to come out from the Generations line so far, but it's a really good one. And if they were to use this instead of the Physitron for the subscription service, I would buy the subscription for that. But they're using the swindle mode, so just do that. But real quick, I'll get Hoist transformed and Bumblebee, that way we can do a little size comparison. So be right back. We're back, and here is Hoist in robot mode. So you can see these two pair off together really nicely. I love the colors for Hoist. I just like that vibrant green with the orange and the silver right in through his arms. But still, out of these two, I prefer Trailbreaker. Now, real quick, just thought I'd show this off. You can, for the weapon, you can just flip this hook in, flip that down. Then there's two little holes right there, and two little pegs right there. Just fold that and it'll tab right into place. You can barely hear it click. That goes right into his hand, and there you've got his little warning pistol, I guess. There he is, and yeah, very nice. Forgot to do Bumblebee, but you can still see that these guys are fairly small deluxes. I mean, I'll just bring in the Generations Cup figure, and you know, I've got him posed, but they're kind of small. You'd expect them to be a little bit bigger, about Ironhide size. But you know, they do, you know, uncurl. They work a little bit more compact in vehicle mode, so it's all right in this scale. But yeah, not much else to say. This is number 3. Again, not the greatest of the Generations figures, and yeah, they would make a great Iron Fist Physitron mold if they had done something different with the weapon and then remolded the head. But yep, there's number 3. Number 2 will be coming shortly. We'll see you then.